Welcome to You Should Know This. I've decided to teach you another superpower on top of the one I taught you hidden inside the free cure for depression video. This superpower, it's not perfectly reliable, but it's much more reliable than what you've probably been doing. You're going to look as amazing as Doctor Strange here. Yeah, Doctor Strange. Uh, you'll be able to see the future, and you might be able to change the future. Sometimes it'll be awesome, sometimes it won't work at all, but it will turn into a superpower the more you use it. It's Some of you already do this, and you're gonna think, if you already do this, don't worry about it. But those of you that don't know, this is gonna be fun for you. I've only got 3 slides here, and I'll cruise through them real quick, show you what I'm looking at. I got Doctor Strange here, I got a dashboard, and then I have a gas pump. Okay, the rest of it's just me talking. So Doctor Strange, he looked at 46 billion different outcomes and decided that there was only one way to do it. Well, we're not in an extinction level event at the end of the world. We're just going through our day-to-day lives, and we have been given some multiple choices throughout our day-to-day lives. See, life is a multiple choice exam. Pull up to a stoplight, you got choices depending on is the light red or yellow or green. What choice should you make? Let's look at it real quick. This dashboard there at the bottom, the top you have the temperature, and the bottom you have a full gas tank. I needed to take this picture before I gassed up, but you know how that goes. Under my gas gauge, there's a little icon for a gas pump, and it's got an arrow. You know which side of the car I'm supposed to pull up to the gas pump because that tells you where my gas filler door is. So I pull up to the gas pump, and I look at this multiple choice equation here. Okay. Do I take E85? Do I take the 87 octane, 89 octane, or 93 octane? Which one do I choose? Let's predict the future. Okay. If I take the E85, something bad's going to happen, right? Going to damage my car a little bit. Not sure how much damage. I don't want to look up how much damage it is. But some of these pumps, it's just green right there, and it is a diesel pump. It has a different pump handle too. A diesel pump will not fit in an unleaded tank, but an unleaded pump will fit in a diesel filler hole. So you have to be careful about that. If you put unleaded in a diesel, it will destroy it. If you put diesel in an unleaded, it will destroy it. Okay? Huge, huge expensive repairs. So at this gas pump, do I need 87, 89, or 93 octane? Or do I need E85? What should I do? Well, look inside your gas filler door. It is printed on there multiple times which one you're supposed to get. Sometimes it just says unleaded fuel only. So what do? Well, that eliminates the E85. If your car takes the E85, it'll say like flex fuel, E85, stuff like that, unleaded. But mine says unleaded only. Now, which one should I pick? Do I pick the 87, 89, or 93? Let's look to the future. What's going to happen? Okay, we're not. This actually takes seconds or less than seconds when you're doing it. Okay, I'm walking you through it slowly to make sure you do it right. Let's say I put the 87 octane in there. I'm going to get a smaller bill on my gas because it is $1 cheaper than the 93 octane. Okay, I'm getting 10 gallons. I'm paying $2.50. I think it's $2.50. Yeah, $2.59. So I'm going to get $25 worth of gas. If I get the 93 octane, I'm going to get $35 worth of gas. But my engine will allegedly run better. Okay? We just predicted the future. I do this choice, I get this outcome. That's it. You do the choice, you get the outcome, right? Going back, if I pull up where the gas pump is on the driver's side, well, I'm going to have to drive around, do the drive of shame to get to the right side of the pump so I can pump gas into my car. What are my choices? Well, I'm not going to choose E85 because my gas filler door does not tell me to choose E85. I'm not going to use diesel. I've already been told. See, in one of the Eastern philosophies, religions is Taoism. It's the spelling differs Daoism or Taoism. Taoism. Taoism? Which one? Yeah, exactly. Taoism. One of the major tenets, my dogs are arguing with each other, so you might hear them in the background. One of the major tenets of Taoism is when you're not sure, stop and look around. So you got to do, stop and look around. If you're lost in the woods, stop and look around. You have 4 choices, north, south, east, and west. Those are wrong choices if you're lost in the woods. You hunker down if you're lost in the woods and people know you are lost. You have told people you are lost. You were predicting the future. You told people, I'm going camping. I'll be in this area. If you don't hear from me by Sunday afternoon, I'm lost. Send help. So it's Sunday afternoon, you're lost. Stay put. Don't wander around. It makes the searchers easier to find you if you stay put. Okay? Back to this prediction. If I get 89 octane, it's going to be cheaper than 93, so I have more money in my pocket. My engine might not run as good, depending on your engine. Most engines take 87. Very few take 93. Okay? That's your prediction for the future. If you're at a stoplight and it's red, what are your choices? You have quite a few choices. You can shut the engine off and walk away and get your car towed. That's a choice. Stop and take a look around. I'm at a red light. What can I do? I can turn right. Many intersections you can turn right on red. If you turn right, you will be going that direction. You have predicted the future. If I turn left on a red, I take the chance. I might go that direction. I might get a ticket. I might go to jail if it's multiple tickets in 1 month. Right? I might get hit by an oncoming 18-wheeler and not survive the day. I have looked at that future. I don't like that future. Well, I can go straight at this red light. Well, same outcomes could happen. I could get killed by a speeding car. I could get a ticket. I could go to jail. Another option, I sit there and I wait for the light to turn green. What happens if I wait for the light to turn green? Light turns green, I go forward safely and continue on to my destination, and everybody's happy. I have predicted the future. I have changed the future. You see how that works? Now, if you're at work and you see choices, what should I do? Run the choices down. Dog found a new toy. Run your choices down. See what you can figure out. The dog's in the other room now because I threw the toy out there. What are your choices? What can you figure out from your choices? You're at work. You have 5 options to build things. Say, I build things. I have 5 options to build. Which one should I build? Well, which one am I going to need next? If I build this one, what's the outcome of building that one? If I build the other one, what's the outcome of building that one? Right? It's not rocket surgery. Think through it real quick. If I build the third one, is my boss going to get angry because I was supposed to build the first one? Which one is the most important to build? Think through it real quick. Just take a few seconds. Think through it. If you're not sure, revert to your training. You've never driven that forklift before. It's a new forklift. What do you do when you get in? Revert to your training. The first thing you do when you get on a forklift is you put on your seatbelt. Why? Because if the forklift turns over, the unthinkable happens, you will stay inside and you will stay safe. See? You have predicted the future just by following your original training. You can predict the future and you can change and improve the future if you just take a few seconds to think past the end of your nose. I hope this helps.